Hello everyone, today in this video I will be going over the Siege of Tobruk and how I think it should be added into Enlisted. So first, let's see who fought here. Fighting for the Allies we have Australia, the UK, India, New Zealand, the Libyan Arab Force, Poland and Czechoslovakia. Now on to the Axis. For the Axis we have Italy and we have Germany. Now we will go into where was it fought. Tobruk was fought in North Africa, specifically in Libya, and of course the town or city of Tobruk. It was fought from April 10th, 1941 to the 27th of November, 1941. Now let's go over why I believe that the Siege of Tobruk should be added to Enlisted's North African campaign. Now, number one, the reason I think that we should get the Siege of Tobruk is because North Africa, in my opinion, is very beautiful, and I think that Tobruk would make a very good battle location given the fact that we get desert and village, much like the other Tunisia maps. However, I feel that you could give us a bit more kind of Italian-style buildings, given the fact that it was controlled by the Italians for longer, as well as just a few other QOL differences. 2. More Commonwealth squads and equipment/guns. Now, I believe that we would get, if we got Tobruk, more Commonwealth equipment, given that they fought here. And I think having more stuff from the lesser-known countries like New Zealand, Australia, the Raj, all of those would be very nice additions to the game, given the fact that we did a lot, I reckon. But, you know, a lot, not many of them are mentioned for the achievements that they made. You know, we get the Maori battalion fought here, and so many other things from New Zealand and Australia, as well as the others. So I think just generally, more equipment from us would be fun. Number 3, it was a large victory for the Allies in North Africa. Since, as you know, if you live in New Zealand or Australia and you know about World War II, you've probably heard about this battle in specific. And that is because it was such a, you know, important moment for us former Anzacs and the others who fought alongside, of course. Now on to squads. Starting with the Allies, we have the 2nd New Zealand Divisional Cavalry Regiment, which was formed in 1939 and fought in Crete, North Africa and Italy. This was New Zealand's first tank battalion/division, and I think would make a great addition to the game. The 28th Maori Battalion, which fought in the Mediterranean, North Africa and Southern Europe. The unit was formed in 1939. Composed of Maori volunteers, I think this would make a great addition to the game as well, given the fact that it's very famous in New Zealand. Now let's move on to the Axis. First up, we have the 21st Panzer Division, which fought all over Europe and North Africa, and the unit was founded in 1941. Now we move on to the Tarantino Infantry Division, or the 102nd Infantry Division of Italy. This unit was fought in North Africa, and the unit was founded in 1935. Next up, we have the 25th Infantry Division, Bologna, which fought in North Africa. The unit was founded in 1939. Now we go into equipment and what we could see in this part of the North African campaign added to the Tech Tree Premium Squad or other things like event squads, etc. Starting with the Allies, we have the SERM gun, which was an experimental British prototype as a sniper rifle, I believe, developed by a Czech designer who came over there after the occupation of Czechoslovakia by the Germans. Now we go on to the Aussie stuff, starting with the MacLeod Mark I, which was an experimental machine gun developed by the Australians in the 1920s. Now we go on to an Owen gun prototype. Now this one I've got on the screen, I believe is one of the first Owen gun prototypes made by the Australians. However, I believe there are others, and I believe any of them would make a great addition to Tunisia/North Africa, because, I mean, it's an Australian-made SMG, so I think it deserves to be in the game. Now we have for the Kiwis specifically, the T17E1 Staghound. I think this would make a good addition for a New Zealand squad, or just New Zealand stuff on the tech tree. Adding some more tanks for the Commonwealth I think is also a good idea. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Now we go on to captured MP40s by the New Zealand Army, which this was more common in the Maori Battalion. However, I believe that this would be a good addition to the tech tree, or preferably a Maori Battalion event squad. But really, it's up to the devs. I think it would be cool since, you know, there is captured weapons already in the game, BAR and others, etc. I think that this would make a good addition and would be cool, but yet again, tell me what you think. Now we go on to the Mitchell Machine Carbine number 4, which was a New Zealand-made SMG that I think would make a great addition, as it is one of the only New Zealand guns that was made in New Zealand. Much like the Charlton, I believe it would be good. It would probably be BR2 and perform similar to a Sten or a Lanchester, but yeah, I think this would make a great addition. Now finally, out of all of the New Zealand stuff I've found, the most important thing ever, the super heavy Big Bob Semple tank. Yes, this needs to be added to the game more than anything else on this list. It absolutely has to be added. It is the most beautiful thing on Earth, and I believe everyone should know what it is. Alright, now we go on to the Axis's equipment. Now we move on to a tank that I cannot even pronounce, but I have it pulled up on Google on how to pronounce it. And according to Google, it is the Neubau Fa Seong. I'm guessing that's wrong. I apologize to any German people. However, I think this would make a cool tank. So, you know, feel free to tell me how you guys feel about it. I reckon it would make a good addition though. Now we go on to the Italian MBT 1925 rifle. I think, as a fan of Italy and as a fan of Italy's guns, I think more Italian stuff is always welcome and enlisted, and I believe that this semi-automatic rifle would make a brilliant addition. The Terni Model 1921 is a Italian semi-automatic rifle. I believe that it would make a good addition, as well as just being a generally cool rifle to add. So yeah. Now it's time for our final thing, which is the Scotti Isota Fraschini, which was a Italian machine gun that I think would make a good addition as another Italian machine gun. Maybe topping out at about BR3 or 2. I think it would be a nice thing to add, and I think it looks very beautiful as a gun. I think it should be similar, but a little bit better than a Bren. Now this is the end of the video. Thank you everyone for watching. Big shout out to Slacker, Ian from Gun and Weapons, Ice Cream at Squirrels, and everyone else who I've used to help me create this video. Big thank you to anyone who's watching as well. I also stream on Twitch under the same username if anyone is interested, and have a wonderful day.